Yeah, let's do it. People are watching, or we'd like to pretend that they are.
And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda
Excuse me,
charged
sir.
in full of zeal.
I don't normally do this, but, have you got a moment to talk?
She could just spend less
When his
time
ugly
certain
red head
things.
rolled around on the floor.
I wish I could afford
Are
to
you
pay
trying to
for it.
flirt with me?
I really do.
Flirt? No, that wasn't my intention. Not at all. I just meant I have a proposition for you.
Wow, this just gets worse and worse and worse. It sure sounds like flirting to me.
No, not that kind of proposition. I meant I'd like to do business with you.
Ugh.
Not like that.
They say
Can we start
Helgen
again?
got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. I
Sure.
don't know what
Hello
they're
there.
going to do.
What's your name, as if I
Believe
care?
that?
Oh, thank the divines. Right, let's have another
There's only one God, not
My
this
name
divine
is Lucian Flavius.
jazz.
I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby.
Not to mention a
I
poor
couldn't help
dresser.
noticing that you seem... how can I put this? Well acquainted with the less savory side of Skyrim?
You seem to be a ghost, because people are able to walk right through you. Did you see that
Once
guy
was a
just
hero
walk
named
right through you?
Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun
I've
from
seen her
Mordor
thing or two.
instead.
Do you need help with something?
The braggart did swagger
As a matter of fact, I do.
I thought you might.
I'm here in Skyrim on an expedition, academic mainly.
But
I
then
find
he
the
went
province
quiet
simply fascinating.
when he met the
The
shield maiden
flora,
Matilda, who
fauna,
said,
ruins,
Oy
both
vey.
Dwemer and Nordic, the architecture, the politics.
Do you ever stop talking?
Trouble is, I'm really not much of a fighter. I know
Or
a few spells
dresser.
and can just about swing a sword, but beyond that, I'm pretty useless in combat. Skyrim's no place for a milk drinker like me.
I was
Not on my
surprised you
own,
haven't been
anyway.
killed over
So,
that outfit yet.
I'm looking for
Not that
someone
anyone
to
will
travel with.
take it from you. I mean,
At some point, we should hire Tekla
oh.
again. If she could just spend
he
less
was
time
wanting some
serving
sort of
things.
response from me. Anybody
No, I
know
wish
what
I
he
could
said?
afford to pay for it, Nari. I
Okay,
really
just
do.
nod your head and say, go on. Go on?
I suppose what I'm asking is, would you awfully mind if I tag along? I will of course compensate you most handsomely for putting up with me.
Why are people suddenly walking through you and everything like that? If you're already a ghost, you don't need me to keep you alive, so that would make it easier. How much are we talking?
Oh, shall we say 300 septims up front? After that, I'll top you up every time we come across something useful to my research. At your discretion, of course. No obligations, save that you take me with you and assist in keeping me alive wherever possible.
Seems like it'd be just a lot easier to kill you now and take all the septims you have. Then I don't have to keep anybody alive, and I have fresh liver to eat. I mean, sounds like a deal.
Oh, splendid.
I
Here's
thought
your gold.
so.
This is going to be quite the adventure.
Oh, yeah. I'm walks on Blister's feet the second, by the way.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Lead on. You look haunted somehow, as though you've seen something terrible.
Oy
Tell
vey.
me, please, what did you see?
I saw you in that horrible outfit.
A dragon? You saw an actual living dragon? But that's impossible, surely.
It's not impossible, and don't call me Shirley.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to question your reliability. If you say you saw a dragon, then who am I to doubt you? But don't you think if a dragon destroyed Helgen, that the people nearby should be warned? Isn't there a village right on its doorstep? Riverwood, I think it's called.
You're right. You go over there right now and warn the people while I stay here and get drunk. Sounds like a terrific plan. I'm so glad you're calling the shots around here.
I think we have to. If there's a dragon on the loose, people need to know about it.
I need to trade some things with you.
Whatever you say, boss.
Oh, now I'm the boss. Okay, I wasn't sure about that. We have got to get you out of those clothes. And I don't mean get you out of those clothes like, you know, that whole flirting thing we were talking about. I like how serious you could look at that idiotic hat. But we need to get you some armor. Here, take my armor. And probably a weapon. Do you ever smile? I mean, 'cause, you know, I've only got 62 arrows, so you can have 31 of them. You are now an archer. I gotta take that stupid hat off of you. There, now we can see your stupid face.
Bye for now.
I thought you were coming with me, you dolt. By the way, this is a bedroom. Why are all these people coming into this bedroom?
What?
Now we're gonna test a thing we found out about. So we're gonna type generic. Oh, dialogue generic. I think we were supposed to type dialogue generic. Script command dialogue generic not found. Let's try generic dialogue. Generic dialogue. I think we're going to get the same thing. So either we spelled it wrong or it was a lie.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. If you want a place to spend the night, let me know. I keep the inn. I'll rent you a room.
See, so now she's willing to rent me a room. She wasn't willing to rent me a room before. What's your specialty?
You should try out the gourmet's famous potage le magnifique.
I can't
The
even
potage
pronounce it.
tastes perfect. Simple, yet infinitely flavorful.
Could you stand up?
You
so
hear
that
any
we-
juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
I wish you weren't sharing so much cleavage with.
Welcome to Dead
with
Man's
me.
Drink.
We drink to our youth,
Yeah, I wish you'd sell me
days
stuff,
come
but
and gone.
what do you think
Age
about
of
the war?
aggression is just about done.
Okay, I asked her about the war. It wouldn't let me. So, heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura?
I
They
have not.
say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Quit
Quit
leaning over with those things hanging out. Any bounty work with which I can help?
Of course. It's all in this note.
of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives.
I'm in need of some
Of
work.
course.
Do you have anything
It's all in this
for me?
note.
Let me see now if my quick loot will work on her. Yeah, at least I could sell stuff to her. Like I could sell her my wine, my Blackbriar mead. It's hard to read. We'll try and fix our
Land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that
By the way,
has
how
sullied
come I'm
our
not wearing
hopes
a
and
helmet?
our dreams.
It's probably not going to let us fix our Sky UI, but let's try. Hey, it's going to let us. We definitely want large and Celtic by them. Now, let's open it up and see. The stuff really doesn't look any better. I wonder how to make, is there a command to make, there probably isn't, to make this, we need to make the screen wider. Minimum time limit. Hide affects the remaining time higher than this. 0 to show all. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. Uh... 1.5. Oh, these are the 3D items. So we actually want to make the text bigger, and I don't see a way to do that. So it may look off now that we've made now that we've made the items larger instead. Let's yeah, the new icons we just put in there didn't even show up. So this is all a waste. And there's the missives board. Oh, if we try and go out that way, the guy will try and get us to go look for his dog. We don't care about his stinking dog. Tell me that you got everything you want, and your bird can sing, but you don't get me. You don't get. Well, if we're done pillaging their crops, we can now we probably want to go over to Riverwood now. Or we could just go. Well, we really want to go east. So, Riften is this way. Ivarstead is this way. Go east, life is something there. Go east. Did we buy a dog? Because if we didn't buy a dog, there's like one after us. Now, Lucian's a very interesting character, and he's probably got a backstory he's just itching to tell us. I'm more concerned about why these merchants hate us so much. And I really did think that that generic dialogue thing was gonna fix it. And, you know, maybe I did spell something wrong. I don't know. You would think, I mean, because look, I put the question in, why is this happening? And a lot of people had written about it, which means it's a common issue, so you would think somebody would have made a mod to fix it by now. Oh, you're a bandit. I have to killify you. There is definitely something wrong with the combat.
No, this can't be happening.
In that these bandits aren't even trying to go after me. I can hear my heart beat. Oh, the body just disappeared before my eyes. This must be a magic land.
Hey!
Who's yelling hey at me? Anybody see where that hay came from? That's Lucian. Oh, and this is another. See, here's a bandit. He's supposed to be trying to kill
It's
me,
all clear now.
and he doesn't even think of killing me. So there's something wrong, not only with the dialogue system, but also with the combat system. So hey. Restoration, it's up to 5. Restoration, increase to 6. Let's look at this sign. Iverstead and Riften. Who is... Listen. Look. This is kind of weird. The guy had a sword, and yet he was putting arrows into young Lucian. I mean, I know Lucian was dressing a little funny, and his voice is a little strange. But that's no reason to kill him. Okay, it's not a good reason to kill him. Okay, that's plenty reason to kill him, but don't. He's under my protection now. Well, come to think of it, I can't really think of a lot of reasons to leave him alive either, but... Oh, that's right, he pays me money. If you're another bandit, you're dead. Okay, you're a hunter. Hunters are not bandits. So, you're okay for now. Go west, life is something there. Go west. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going east. Somebody's shame has been discovered. And he has a cavern. Now. Oh, not this one again.
What was that?
Either I hate this cave, or it looks like one of the caves that I hate. Is somebody shooting at us? He is really worthless in battle.
Usually I do. Sometimes still remember their faces.
They resurrected. Oh, it's because they were a vampire? I guess that's why they resurrected? I don't know. I hope we didn't catch anything from them. Can I check? Blessing of Talos be on you. The Mage stone, water breathing. So yeah, looks like I didn't catch vampiriosity from... I hate it when I catch the vampire disease.
I saw my life flash before my eyes. It was much too short.
Well, isn't this lady gonna... I thought she was gonna resurrect because everybody else in this place resurrected. Oh, how can we... Well, you cannot use this right now. Well, thanks for giving me such a good reason. The Madmen of the Reach, and we can actually read it. Look at this. Since a legendary victory of Tiber Septim, maybe we can't read it, but at least the words are there. Since the legendary victory of Tiber Septim over the barbarian natives in the Battle of Old Hadron, Imperial and Nord scholarship has cast people of the Reach as little more than savages, prone to irrational fits of violence, worshipping old heretical gods, and fetishing beasts and nature spirits that any civilized person would best well avoid. In truth, these accounts are little more than victor's essays, a perspective narrowed by the Empire's constant strife with the ancient proud people that lived in this land, far before Tiber Septim walked the soil of Tamriel. In light of this, I hope to create a more complete, accurate, and fair assessment of a group that has long suffered under the role of enemy, troublemakers, and them. Let us begin with the Forsworn, the so-called madmen of the Reach. The Imperial Legion classifies them as little more than brigands, noting their constant raids and ambushes within the hold. But none of their military reports ask the question of why. If they were merely a group of bandits, surely they would be focused on acquiring gold and minimizing deaths among their own. But the opposite is true in Forsworn attacks. Large sums of coin are often left behind, and their fighters easily throw away their lives rather than risk capture by Imperial soldiers. It is this incongruity that led me to Markarth, the capital city of the Reach, in search of answers. There I met one of the native peoples, an old woman who preferred not to be named in my writings. She told me of her family's long history, how she believes they originally came from High Rock, home of the Bretons, which would explain the similar faces and stature of the two peoples. How the Nords came and took their lands, their gods, and their culture from them. When asked about the Forsworn, the woman would say that they are the real men and women of the Reach, those that refused to give in to the Nords, those that still practice the ancient traditions that the rest of their people had abandoned in exchange for peace. In time, I was able to create trust with many more natives in my search that corroborated the old woman's story. By chance, one of them arranged a meeting between myself and what I thought was an elder member of his village. I was shocked to find that I was led to a camp filled with animal skulls, severed heads, and still beating hearts that I had to read about from the military reports back in the Imperial City. Oh, that I had read about. That makes a lot more sense, because why was I back in the Imperial City if I'm in the middle of all this nonsense? So let's try this again. I was shocked to find that I was led to a camp filled with animal skulls, severed heads, and still beating hearts that I had read about from the military reports back in the Imperial City. There I met Corderon, a Forsworn, who seemed amused at the prospect of me writing down his story, which I will quote in full below. Don't you know, dude, you're boring the audience. Don't you think they were bored enough with my Skyrim videos? You want to know who the Forsworn are? We are the people who must pillage our own land, burn our own ground. We are the scourge of the Nords, the axe that falls in the dark. The scream before the gods claim your soul. We are the true sons and daughters of the Reach. The spirits and hags have lived here from the beginning, and they are on our side. Go back. Go back and tell your empire that we will have our own kingdom again. And on that day, we will be the ones burying your dead. Or we'll be buying your dead, I don't know which, in a land that is no longer yours. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha! Ah, this one will be easier to read. All done. And that one was easy to read. Okay. Now we're just gonna... Well, I thought we were gonna. We're just cooking a bunch of stuff. It takes more time to tell you what we're cooking than to actually cook it. Now, I don't know if this is building up any of our skills. I very much doubt it. Oh, this is a new food system because it says health regenerates 3% faster for 2 hours. Which is different than how it is in the base vanilla game. Alchemy and ivory live together.
I've got some
in
great ideas for
perfect
potions you could make.
harmony.
Oh, of course you do. Idea 1. A potion that gives you an extra arm. Handy, right?
Idea 1. Shut up. We're making potions now. I wish we could get the, we're probably gonna, don't you think we should? Yeah, I think we should. We're probably gonna get rid of the mod that, I mean, I like this inventory, it's called the diary thing, but the problem is, as you can see, it's messing up the words. I want to be able to read this easier without getting a headache. Now,
You do know where you're going, don't you?
not a clue. I don't even remember which way I came in. But at least we didn't go to Riverwood and warn the people that they were in danger of being killified. Did Lucian get killed? Oh, this is the way we came in, so at least we can get out of here. The line must be drawn here. Picard said that. Or maybe the Emperor said that, because Emperor Picard was in the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. We'll find out next month. But really, think about it. Paying more for the remake than the original cost, and you can't mod the remake. Are we going the right way? Yeah, I think this is the right way. Okay, there's a guy on a horse. Don't say anything, people. And then, you know, after we're done making this video, we still gotta try and fix the glitch. And the only way we can know whether we fix the glitch is to continue, either continue with this character or start a new one. And that's getting tedious, you know. Admit it. If we knew what mod was causing it, that would be something. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit trying to kill us. It got away. Now it's gonna go find its friends and they will come back and try and kill us. Iverstead Riften. And then of course Whiterun is in the other direction. I wonder why the whites have to run. I mean, it's kind of cool making the people run just based on skin color. When you think about it. Well, the bunnies may have gotten away, but at least we got us a goat. Yeah, see. Oh, okay. That there's a bar. And we're out of magic. It's gonna kill us, Lucian. Save our stupid lives. It doesn't know whether to go after that animal or go after us. Oh, it just killed somebody else. Well, I'm interested in seeing who it killed. A blessing on your house, level up, and even Mickey Mouse, level up, level up. Where's our destruction? Okay, Bar, you are dead. Oh, here's the person. The person you killed was just an alchemist. So, that wasn't very cool of you, Bar. Although, I don't know why I'm talking to you since you're dead. Talking to the dead is frowned upon in Skyrim. There's a cabin there. Do y'all see it? Oh, alchemist shack. You know, there's the bunny rabbit again. Die, bunny, die. How is this bunny rabbit staying alive? I've killed everybody with my fire. Is this bunny rabbit like immune to fire or something? How is this possible? Lucian, kill the bunny rabbit for us. I don't like being outsmarted by a bunny rabbit. Kill it, Lucian. Lucian, kill the bunny rabbit. He acts like he can't even see it. And the bunny rabbit acts like it's not there. Okay, we got bigger problems now. Lucian, get out of my way. I gotta go inside before something kills me. I don't even know what it is, but you're in my way. You're trying to get me killed, Lucian. I think we talked about that. Us not getting each other killed. What are you? It's nice of it to just stand there and wait for me to kill it off, though. So far this this walkthrough is more glitched than the last one. Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this, Chinera or Chenria or however you say what you are, but turns out your owner is most likely dead. And you're probably not going to be able to kill us because we could just throw fire at you and then we can hide in this little shack until our magicka, you know, comes back, and then we could just do that again. Although, to be clear, we've thrown a lot of magicka at you and it doesn't seem to have hurt you. But you went away, which is all that really matters. The rabbits here seem particularly adept at sniffing out potion ingredients. I recently found one nibbling on my thistle plants and managed to capture it. It is my hope that I'll be able to train it to lead me to the most bountiful flora. Yeah, they also can't be killed, apparently. The rabbit, which I've decided to name Thistle in honor of the carefully cultivated plants it managed to destroy, is showing great promise. It has proven to be quite tame and even rather intelligent. Yeah, well, it outsmarted me. Getting it to respond to commands, however, can be a bit of a trial. I've resorted to plying it with karats. That thing back. Now, on the bad side, we don't seem to be doing much damage to him. But on the good side, he doesn't seem to be doing much damage to us. I mean, we might actually get some practice in on our magicka. Although he may kill Lucian, but you know, if that's the price we have to pay, well, you know. It's not like I've known Lucy in a long time or anything like that. We just met. Is that Lucian underneath that guy? And it looks like he's able to heal by the time we get our magicka back. So I think the chances of us killing him with our magic aren't really very good. But at least he's thrashing on what's his name? Yeah, you better leave. Well, Lucian, the good news is, if you come inside this this cabin, whatever that beast is, it probably won't kill you. The bad news is, we're gonna live in this cabin the rest of our lives. Because this thing seems to be guarding it from the outside. I mean, I suppose I could put all my arrows into it, but I don't know what good that would do. I'm not much of a archer. Oh, he's got a snake for a tail. Either that or he's got a snake coming out of his butt. One of the two. I mean, this is helping us level up our magic, but now, see, it's starting to look like we're doing some damage to him. But I'm guessing by the time we have our magicka back, he'll have all his health back. We'll see. Hey, bunny rabbit, they can't be killed. Yeah, I think you're part of a quest or something, but I gotta kill your buddy first. Okay, he doesn't have all of his health back, but I think he may. I can't tell whether he's getting it back faster than we are. I see why, that guy is so mean now. If you had a snake coming out of your butt, I mean, I don't even have to finish that sentence. But again, we're not making any progress here. We could be here for hours while anybody watching this video will have fallen asleep. We're doing very little damage to whatever this creature is. And it's getting most of the damage back. Lucian, come on inside, honey. Well, not honey. I mean dude. Dude. Say that in a macho voice. Mr. Poorly Aging, Sarcastic, PC Witty Gamer. Take that and your little snake too. Now, which clothing am I wearing? Let me check that. It's hard to check these things when you can't see the. Yeah, see, if I go to my battle mage stuff, I should get my stuff back faster. I might be able to actually kill him because I will get my magicka back faster. Thing is, I don't know where to sell this particular creature's hide. Just kidding, creature. I mean you no harm. Okay. Let's have a talk with the bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit, where'd you go? Okay, I don't know how to have a talk with the bunny rabbit. Bunny? It says talk Thistle, but I try and talk to him, it doesn't let me. Probably because it's probably the same bug that
Excuse me.
kept me from buying stuff from the merchants and all that. So, let's not worry about that. Let's look at our map. Let's go north. Let's turn on our Okay, let's go north. East. Turn on your compass. Let it come wherever you go. It's a lovely day for it. I'm not British. I'm sorry to all the British people out there that may have thought I was trying to do a British accent. Or maybe you didn't think I was trying to do that because, I mean, it didn't sound like a British accent and I did it. There's a bar up there. Bear, honey, I need your skin. Oh, and the landscape is broken. Well, isn't that nice? Again, don't blame Bethesda, the company that made this game. There's probably something about our mods that broke it, but I don't know which ones broke it because I was too lazy to check our, you know, there's tools to know which mods are a safe combination to use together and all that. But they're tedious to use, and so I didn't do this properly or anything. I mean, it was only for you guys. It wasn't really for, you know, anybody important. Ivarstead. And there's a hole right there. Okay, just don't fall in the hole, anybody, and we'll be okay. Hope there isn't a hole inside.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Yeah, that's probably a lie. We'll see if you'll really get me stuff. Yeah, see, you won't even talk to me. Oh,
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
Okay.
Stupid dog.
Tell me more about the barrow, since
There
you
ain't
won't
much
sell
more
me
to
anything.
tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
Do the spirits haunt your town as well? I asked, not really caring.
Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
Maybe you should call it Haunted Barrow Inn, you know. I mean, look, I'm brand new at this game. I went to take a nap earlier today, right? A nap. I was arrested. There was a dragon. I think Ulfric Stormcloak was there. I don't know who that is, but he seemed to be somebody of some importance. What I'm trying to say is I'm completely unqualified for this, so what if I were to investigate for you?
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
Be my guest, be my guest, put my service to the test. It's been years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed. Has anyone ever explored the Barrow?
About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you.
You didn't really warn
Very
me
next
not to go
night,
in
we
there.
heard screams from the barrow.
You just told me
that
to go
was
in
it.
there, in fact.
We never saw him again.
Anything you could tell me about High Hrothgar?
The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed.
Do you know where I could find some work?
Of course. It's all in this note.
How do you know I can even read?
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Okay. I opened up his inventory on my own since he didn't want to sell me anything. Cooked horse steak. Ugh. I could sell all this stuff, really, but... Oh, okay, we're not ready to level up again yet. So, we're in... Oh, yeah, we're in Iverstead, that's right. Well, we could try going up to 7,000.
Can't wait to kill another Imperial.
Well, I guess we can't go up the 7,000 stairs. The world is broken. Let's see if we can get over to the 7,000 stairs.
Well, it stops now, and that's fine.
Hit her. Oops, I'm in the water again. Okay.
On your
Let's
way up
talk
to
to
7,000
Clement.
steps again, Clement?
Oh, you don't want to talk to me? I think you could tell me about High Hrothgar.
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to.
Anything you could tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times,
Yeah.
but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well,
What word
not
would
that
that
they
be?
would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
What types of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah, you're trying to make them die earlier by eating a bunch of salty food. I get it. And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and
Neither
climbing
am
the
I.
7,000 steps takes its toll.
Yeah. And as you see, I'm not allowed to say that I'll help him, so I have to say the only option available to me is sorry, I can't help you with that.
Maybe I'll hold off and go another day. Get some rest first.
I don't really care. I'm going up there on my own.
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb.
So, see, it's not just the merchants. For some reason, the important things that people would normally talk to me about, like he was going to give me a quest to go to the top of the mountain.
That was going to go.
But he didn't. I think because my disposition, his disposition towards me wasn't high enough. I was reading online that one of the guys that was trying to get to the bottom of this, not being able to sell things to merchants, he checked with one of the merchants, and his disposition
Careful.
with that merchant was like -1. So apparently you can't do business with a merchant if your relationship with them is too low. And so I don't know if my relationship status with everybody in this world is -1 or what, and if so, why it would be that way. Unless, you know, all I can think of is setting all my... There could be something about... Remember when I lowered all my skills to 0, which it didn't really lower them to 0, it lowered them to 1? Maybe if your skill is at 1 in one of those areas, they won't, you know, maybe that makes their disposition towards you -1. I don't know. I really don't know, and I'm hoping to find a way to get over it. And the problem is, by the way, if that's the cause, well, their disposition towards me, or with me, or against me, or however you want to say it, is already at -1. So I'd have to improve my relationship with them before they would consider selling to me. But how can
I thought I saw something move over there.
Yeah, Lucy, and
It's just my imagination.
don't interrupt me. But how do I improve my relationship with them? You know, when they won't give me any quests, right? I mean, obviously my relationship's gonna go up with them if I run errands for them. But I can't run errands for them if they don't give me the errands in the first place. So, I don't know how to fix this. And I don't want to keep... I mean, I suppose I could take out that stat zeroer and try it without that. But then I'd have to start a whole new character again. And I never had this problem before, and I've used the stat zeroer before, so I don't know what to think, or if to think, or whether I have the ability to think. We're gonna go to the top of the mountain. And probably when we get to the top of the mountain, if we don't get killified on the way, we'll end this little video. Now, normally, there are bodies right here, too. Oh, there's one. And there's another, so I'll take back my complaint that there were no bodies there. I have 94 arrows left. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. So there you go. Now you know the whole backstory. It is really weird that none of the predators actually come after us. I don't know how to fix that either. Climb every mountain, forge every check. A blood moon. So a bear walks into a bar, says, "Give me a beer." The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve beer to bears."
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, and had no voice. I'm sorry, I said they had no voice. Isn't the voice like a Moody Blues song or something like that? So he started roaring and waving his paws around and all of that. Then he knocked somebody off one of the bar stools. Uh-oh. Come on, critter, you're supposed to try and kill us. It says ferocious snow wolf. Doesn't look very ferocious to me, it just walks by me. So the bar is waving his arms around, knocking people off their bar stools, growling a whole bunch, and then he goes back to the bartender and says, "Now, give me that beer." And the bartender says, "Oh, sorry. We don't serve beer to belligerent bears." So the bear said, "Belligerent? I'll show you belligerent." And the bear goes down to the end of the bar. He knocks a woman off a stool. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. He knocked a woman off a bar stool. He ripped her in half. And then he ate the first half. After that, he ate the second half. Then he goes back to the bartender and he says, "Now, give me that beer." The bartender says, "Sorry." We don't serve beer to belligerent bears on drugs. The bear says, "Drugs? I'm not on drugs. I've never taken any drugs in my life." "Sure you are," said the bartender. I'm not. That's all the joke I can tell here at this G-rated channel. Life's like a movie, you write your own ending. Keep believing, keep pretending. We've done all that we've set out to do. Okay. Kind called on Parthenos. pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged. Dragon against tongue. Ugh. Sounds like a very bad kissing contest. The last time I was up here, maybe I was hallucinating, but I thought I saw a whale up in the sky. Yeah, just floating in the air. I guess the thinning of the air could do all sorts of things to normal people. Because I know I'm normal, my mother had me tested. Okay, there's an abominable snowman or something here. Who is standing on nothing. It is weird that nobody goes after my character anymore. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice, too, was strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. Look, there's a whale in the sky. As I know, there's only one whale up here too, so how'd it get here? Is that the same whale or is that another? I mean, because I'm just thinking, I wouldn't want the whale to be alone, like romantically. I mean, sure, I don't want to date it, but I'd hate the whale to be alone forever is what I'm saying. You catch my drift? With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquered, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this royalty. I mean, I'm not a whale or anything, but I'd hate to think that, you know, there's this one whale out there that flies in the sky and never gets to have a mate or anything, like for all time and stuff as this. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humble. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. Did we ever go? We probably. Oh, yeah, we haven't done there yet. Okay. Don't tell people about it. Let them be surprised. must be like 7,000 stairs here. I'm just checking the sky for whales. There's not a lot of games you could say that in. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence in return. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the Wild. Wonder where that is. I'm at the throat of the world, looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since I've been, or you've been around. Somebody's been around. Your love put me at the top of the road of, you know, I've forgotten the lyrics already. I was making a fun song and I've forgotten it. You know, there's a level up available. Were you aware of this? Oh, I can't read that one. Great. There we go. For years all silent, the Greybeard spoke one name. Tiber Septim, stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahki. Really, that was just his Jewish name. His Goy name was still Tiber Septim. Now see, if Klimek would have given me them supplies, I could have delivered them. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. It's the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love would be at the throne. Lucian, you still look stupid. But at least you look... Well, you don't look stupid in the same ways you looked when I first met you. Now... there's a small house over there. We could go to small house. You know, I kind of want to go to Riften. Honeystrand Cave. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not a house. No, no, no. Okay, we need to get our... Okay, so we would have to go... Well, there's a marker in front of... Oh, okay, yeah, we need to go east, and of course the world fell apart. I forgot the world had fallen apart. That'll probably make us not as likely to keep playing this character. But I don't want to do extensive research on what's wrong with my load order either. I mean, Loot liked it. There was a time when if Loot liked your load order, it was fine. Loot liked my load order. Loot liked my load order. Loot liked my And I mean, you know, this is. Look, I don't have the most RAM in the world. I think I have. I think I have 12 gigabytes. I'd have to look, and I love these predators that don't try to predate me. But if I'm gonna fix the game, I'm gonna have to fix that too. See, it went right by me. All these predators just going right on by. Walk on by. Snack increased to 10. You're a thief, and that's why you're dead. Yeah, I thought we were going to end the video when we were at the Throat of the World, but I guess not. If I was at all sane, I would cut up this video and make it into, you know, 2, 3 videos, 4, 5 videos. Really give you something to care about. I mean, because this, unless the other video, the previous one I shot, turns out to have nothing in it, which happens from time to time, this is going to be video 101. I always said I was going for about 125. Then when I get to 125, I'll slow down. I'm not going to stop providing new videos. I'll just slow down a bit. Maybe. Or I'll get better at it. Maybe I'll learn my craft or something. Hoping that even though we don't have a lot of subscribers now, like and subscribe. If I have 125 videos up there, maybe there'll be something some people like. And that would give me time to learn my craft better. Because people who want to see these games could see them. Again, the world is broken. See, I thought it broke down like that. Well, again, mod conflicts or out of memory. But to be clear, I've got 64 gigabytes of regular RAM, and I believe 12. I don't think I have 16 gigabytes of video RAM, so I think I probably have 12 of video RAM. So this really shouldn't be happening. There is definitely something wrong. And I could play generic vanilla Skyrim, but I just never do that. That would be so weird. It's not like these mods are cheats or anything. They're not. I mean, most of them change the game around some. Some of them are you know, they'll add characters or companions, change the economy around or something like that. I've said before, the big cheat I use is on any game that I can, I use unlimited carry weight, or as close to unlimited as I can. Because I obviously want to loot the bodies of people who are attacking me. And I want to go sell my loot. And I don't want to have to keep coming back to the same spot to continue the looting because, you know, I ran out of carry weight. And obviously that could be considered a cheat. I won't pretend it can't. But I'm just saying I don't have a bunch of mods in to make the game easier. If anything, most of the mods make the game harder. But mostly they just make it more interesting. Not easier, not harder. Just, like I said, adding content, cities, quests, companions. Concepts. It is weird that the people in Skyrim seemingly hate me. They hate me so much that even though they make their living selling things, they won't sell me stuff. And then the animals that are supposed to be predators, they love me so much they won't lunge at me, they won't try and attack and kill me, which is their natural instinct. The irony has not been lost on me. Like a bridge over very calm waters. Snack increased to 14. Now there's some bloke here. I'll try and talk to him. He probably
Need
won't
something?
talk to me.
What do you need?
Yeah, so he just asks what I need and then that's it. So, thanks for nothing, dude. Have a good day. Good luck in prison. Have we experienced night in this since we started this particular particulosity? I can't remember. I know his dad was out walking at night quite a bit, but I can't remember whether good old Walks on Blistered Feet II has experienced any night at all. Any night at all. Do, 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 do. Any night at all. Any night at all. All you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. That's right, I was gonna practice smiling and talking to you. To see if it comes out cheerier and funnier and all of that stuff. Because, to be honest, when I was hearing some of this stuff back, when I was doing editing of other videos, it sounded a little on the dull side. I won't lie. Oh, this is the wrong side of Rifti. Maybe I'll be able to get in since,
Hold and stand down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed.
Why? What's, ¿Qué pasó? What's going on? Apparently he doesn't speak Ladino.
My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it.
Who you calling riffraff? I mean, could you make an exception in my case, Persuade?
No. You can use the north gate, or you can head to the next city. Get away from it. If you want to enter Riften, use the north gate. Otherwise, we have nothing to talk about.
Is it because I'm wearing... I mean, I am wearing the enemy's uniform. This is stupid. There we go. Open the Blackbriar Meadery. Oh, this, I think we're in the back of it. And so if we go to the front, we'll be in the other side of Riften, which would probably be a good place to end the video.
Hey, don't...
Where'd the guy go that was just right here? I don't think that was him. I think somebody who was dressed a lot nicer.
Get
than
away
that.
from me.
Bite me in the direction of Albuquerque.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
Didn't you just say get away from me? I mean, you know, you're kind of sending mixed signals here. Tell me about Maven Blackbriar.
She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Come on. Get the truth off your chest, Persuade.
Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man.
I'm okay
I'm
with
the
that.
4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrink. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can.
What makes Blackbriar meat just so absolutely special?
Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first.
Yeah, that actually sounded rehearsed.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this.
Neither
Look,
am I.
just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me.
There are worse things than being fired.
Yeah, fired. Sure. That's what I meant.
What do you recommend? By the way, she's right there.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent
She's
weeks
right
trying to get that
behind
right, and
you,
if she sees how
idiot.
stupid I am, she'll get rid of me.
There are worse things than being fired, I say for a second
Yeah,
time.
fired. Sure. That's what I meant. Come back and see us again.
Okay, you're a moron. We have discovered Riften. You would have thought, since it's on the map and people live here and all that, somebody would have discovered it before us.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Protect yourself tonight. Buy armor from the realm.
I don't like this, these menus.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Okay, let's see if... Oh, maybe I don't have the... I never thought of that. There's a good chance I don't have the eyeglasses mod installed. I would know if I went and met with like a... If I met with like a Jarl or something like that, I would know whether I have it installed, because if I had it installed, they would show up.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
I can make rubies. It says search the thief's body. What thief? No, I don't want to make charcoal. I'm trying to get all the precious metals I can into ingots so that I can make stuff out of them, in case people are wondering what I'm digging.
Beautiful baubles. Gemstone. Here.
I'm making black picks, that's good. Okay, I think that's enough lockpicks for now. I don't think I've got enough skill in anything to...
Buying and selling.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And I think we already tried the workbench. Yeah, there's nothing for me here, so I will disappear.
Jewelry with legendary.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He
Let's hope
spends too
so.
much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Yeah, that's good to hear. As long as you die soon, that's all that really matters.
Exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Okay, we're going to put an end to this right here in Riften. I don't know how long this video has been. Please subscribe. We are trying to build a community for real. And we're having trouble getting those first few subscribers. I think we have 9, maybe 10. And we've been doing this for roughly 3 weeks. I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. We're going to get better at this. And this is probably going to be our 101st video. So please, my friend, like and subscribe. We'll have a lot of fun together. And with that, we will catch you later.